today's budget meeting got a little testy. Chief Administrative Officer accused Councilman Weston Lindeman of abusing city money.
Twin States reporter Emily Erickson has all the details for us in our top story tonight.
At the beginning of the City Council's budget meeting, CAO Richie McAllister accused Councilman Weston Lindeman of signing a city employee traveling receipt for a conference the council members had recently. McAllister went on to say that Lindeman spent $200 in room service and alcohol, which was spent out of the taxpayers' pockets. However, Lindeman claims he doesn't recall signing this document and that his signature was forged.
This is an administration that has approved $7,000 paint jobs for vehicles that it wasn't necessary. They've allowed for former employees to continue to use $70,000 vehicles even after their employment with the city is over. So, I mean, they justify $12,000 pay increases by forging signatures. This is exactly what you would expect from an administration that's just out of control at this point.
Mayor Percy Bland and McAllister say this incident was malicious and intentional, and that all he has to do is pay the $200 back, and then they can move forward.
It's not a claim. It's very obvious that there was intent there by Councilman Lindeman to try to use a credit that the city had already paid for to basically go on a room service and a drinking bench on the taxpayer expense at our conference in Biloxi last month.
McAllister says that the clerk of council confirmed Lindeman did indeed sign his travel receipt, just as all of the other council members did. Lindeman claims he had his personal debit card on file with the hotel he stayed at.
I never would intentionally attempt to defraud the taxpayers, unlike this administration who continues to do that on a regular basis.
I'm going to believe that none of us does anything that we should not do. All of us make mistakes, oversights. We're all not perfect, including me. He says he's going to fix it. I trust that he's going to fix it.
Lindeman says he will look into the paperwork, and the mayor's office says they will do what they can to get this resolved. Reporting at City Hall, Emily Erickson, Twin States News.
Also during that meeting, when it came to talking about the budget, the issue of unfilled positions came up. There are several unfilled positions. They haven't been filled for quite some time. Council was going to eliminate the salary of those positions altogether, but they decided to move 2 of them over to Public Works Director Hugh Smith. City Council President Fanny Johnson says going through this process is all about getting a better idea of what's being done with the city's money.
At the end of the day, everybody says the council handles the budget, the council handles the money. We handle the amount of money in a sense that they get, but not exactly what they do with it. And at the end of the day, we are not the day-to-day operations. So we have to listen to what they say they need to do with the money and give them a little leeway, because at the end of the day, we need Public Works to be able to take care of the community.
Johnson says Public Works Director Hugh Smith plans on filling one of the vacant positions within the next few weeks and the other within a month or so.